Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It's a little bit cold here in western North Carolina. It's not really cold, but it's probably 60 degrees, and that's a little bit cold to me. Got a few things I'm going to try to get done, even though it is cold. So come along with me and let's see if we can get it done. All right, y'all, we're around here at the junk pit. What I need to do is get that lawnmower out right there, get it greased up, running. Got somebody that needs to borrow it to mow their grass so they can get a little better situated and get it out of my building anyway, my junk building. Dun 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 dun. A lot of people don't like these old lawnmowers, but in my opinion, they probably one of the best lawnmowers made. Maybe not the newer ones like this one, but the old ones like it there. Man, I've used one for 30 years probably, and I think there's nothing to go wrong on it much. Check the oil. It's full. That's good. Take the plug out. Nope, it's the wrong socket. I'll come back to that. Put me on a pair of gloves. My skin, I just barely touch something and it tears, starts bleeding. This thing ain't got but 5 grease fittings, I think. One on each tire, one on the rear end, one on the gear shift, and one on the blade, and that's all. That's it. So we'll get it greased up next. All right, we'll get these 2 front tires first. Gotta get this one up in here. No, this one don't have one up in the, this one don't have one on the gear shift. That's why I say these here's a little bit cheaper than the old ones. All right, get it lifted up. Check the blade. Get one right in here somewhere. Maybe not. So this one don't have as many as the older ones do. But some of these new mowers, they don't have any. Blade ain't the greatest, but it'll be all right. I'll show you basically what'll go wrong with a snapper lawnmower. You got your belt right here that pulls your blade. Naturally, it'll wear out. This wheel right here is what drives you rear axle, and that's basically it. I mean, you know, the motor and stuff like that if it wears out, but very seldom anything else goes wrong. I mean, I've had them for 30 years, and that's all I ever done is change that wheel right there and that belt. But now some of like this one right here, the motor's about wore out on it, but you know, like I say, I've had it for 30 years. In my opinion, you just can't beat them. I scrape all this out of here right quick. Not much under there. About as clean as you'll see one. Man, that blade ain't too good, but it just don't have to do for right now. It'll work. All right. Just set her back down, see if I can get it to crank. I do want to go get a socket. take that plug out and check it. Alright, get the plug out of it. Yeah. That plug looks pretty good. That's how you can tell what kind of shape the engine's in. The way the plug looks. It's a little bit fuzzy, but you can see. Yeah, that engine's in pretty decent shape. I told you that this other mower is wore out. Let's take the plug out of it and see what it looks like. There's the difference. See how clean that one is? Look at that one. The engine is wore out, the rings just ain't seating and the oil's blowing by. Still runs and cuts, but you can tell the difference. Like I say, I still mow with it, but before I do, I always take the plug out of it and clean it up, put it back in. It'll blow up on me one of these days. All right, now it's the hard part, jerking on it. I run out of breath so fast, it's hard for me to jerk on them too much. It looks like it's got no gas. Naturally, no gas. Yeah, maybe enough to crank it. Yeah, maybe we get the crunk with that. Get it moved to somewhere I can jerk it a little better. Spring in it's hung up. bit. All right, I think she's ready to go. I'm gonna go over there one day, tomorrow, next day, and cut their grass. If it tires up, he got plenty of tools. I can work on it over there. All right, y'all. We end this video right here. I hope you learned a little something, and I hope my nose is clean. It's cold out here to me. I appreciate y'all watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on the next one. If you want to get you a good mower, get you a snapper. And if people want to call you Forrest Gump, well, that's just the way it had to be.